I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful. I have to tell... Carol? Yes, Carol. I just have to tell a little story because, come on. Do you mind if I... You okay? Okay. So, Carol, so it was 15 years ago. It's a long time ago.
I do.
I'm sorry, what was that? 2002. That's a long time ago. That was 16 years ago. If I could do my math. No, but do you remember? Maybe you've seen me when I played at SPAC before, right? Yeah, it was 2002. I'm playing SPAC, and I'm just feeling rather randy. It was fun. It was great. You guys are wonderful, like you usually are. And in the very front row, I think most of the audience was maybe sitting down, and you guys were standing up. But in the very front row was one of the first times I had more gray hair in the front row than usual. I'm just saying. I love you, Carol. But it was a couple. It was two women, and they were older than usual for my front row. And I was just very fascinated, and Marilyn watched everything I did. Right? Marilyn, right? Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm horrible with my children. I can't even name my children. It's true. And she was watching everything I was doing. I mean, she was just right in the front, just watching. And I finally stopped the show kind of and went like, oh, hey, what are you doing in the front row? Kind of, how did you get these tickets? And I think she said, there was a younger member of the family was with you. I'm not, see, yeah, there they are. They were here. And it was and I just got all randy and I just started chit-chatting with them, right? And I was like, wow, this is really fun. You like my music? Yes. And it was, look, I am not here to out anybody, right? But I hardly ever say anything from the audience, from the stage about the audience. But again, I was feeling randy. And I said, oh, is this your special lady friend? Because she all looks very happy standing there. And this look kind of came over her face, and she turned and looked at Carol, and she nodded her head, and she goes, yeah. I said, well, how long have you been together? And she said, like 27 years or something. 27 years, oh, I don't know, and the audience is like, yay, fabulous. And I'm like, I got just a really good feeling, and I go on with the show, and things are great. And I didn't think about it again. And this was not the days of social media, and I actually got a letter. It was written. It was a letter from Carol, who spoke about how both of them were teachers and had never been out before. They were outed because it was even in the paper. It was in the review. It was a lovely couple in the front row, and two women had been together for 27 years. It was fabulous. I swear I never meant to out you. But after that, the two of them, this was when Massachusetts was just getting ready. Yeah, Massachusetts was just legalizing same-sex marriage, and you guys were at the front of that. You became super advocates. And I love seeing what you guys did. You took it you to your family and to your neighborhood, and for 16 years, 15 years, you guys came to see me so often. We lost Marilyn last year. Oh, I know. And I always said, you are a real inspiration.